zero recorded incidences of empirically proven magic. The show's name is called Hard Facts, Okoya. And today's big hard fact is that there are zero recorded incidences of empirically proven magic. What that grammar means is that even though billions of people on the planet believe in the supernatural, and tens or hundreds of millions believe in human power to manipulate the world supernaturally, nobody has gone on record to demonstrate it under controlled conditions. And that's what my guest today is challenging people to do. Benga Adewoyi, welcome to Hard Facts. All right, thank you very much for joining us. Lagos, you can watch this interview live on Facebook. Facebook is Nigeria Info 99.3, Nigeria Info 99.3 on Facebook. YouTube is Nigeria Info FM. We've got WhatsApp as well. You can join the conversation there. WhatsApp is 080-959-75805. Benga, first of all, what made you decide that this challenge, now something we want to do, this challenge was necessary and that you are the person who will coordinate it?
All right. People see the politic nature of religion, but I see more than that now. Nigeria has a deep problem. It's a tribal problem, and it has been with us since the incorporation of Nigeria. And I mean incorporation because this is not a country, It's just a group of people that shares. They can't actually find an idea to actually stick to, and identity is shaped by this religious beliefs and supernatural beliefs. From the Oromila religion, Igbo people believe that there's also Hausa people believe in some kind of supernatural beginning, and we do not share this in common. And identity, the question of identity is a major aspect of every single person's life. And when someone is not an individual, when you are not an individual, you are basically tribal. You just join a group, and for your self-esteem. You join a group, and that is a problem we have in Nigeria. And this supernatural belief from, and people say it is Christianity and Islam, but this Juju belief is the one holding Christianity in place, holding it in balance. It's just like the Manchurians changed the nature of Confucianism in China. The same way when the Jesuits and the missionaries came to Nigeria, they changed the nature of Christianity, the way people practice Christianity. They said the issue from the Oromila religion is Satan, and this syncretized with the religion. So unless we break this old, I don't think this country is going anywhere unless we are individual and we can think for ourselves. We can question every single decision we make. Our basic drive. I don't think this country is going anywhere. So I think the reason why I'm the one doing it, a lot of people have asked me to include them in the mission, but I don't think it is a
mission. I like how you call it a mission.
It's a mission. It's a mission. It doesn't stop here. I don't think anyone can do it the way I'm doing it.
Okay.
Instead, people think this is just about just go out there and do what you want to do, but the control over it with the advent of the internet and the movement can go sideways because you can't control what people say. You can't control it can just go sideways with the Black Lives Matter movement and the way it's gone, and the feminist movement the way it's going. So I think you have to have a controlled origin to get this done properly.
So you're doing this like a scientist would.
It is. Okay.
So you want to be able to control the outcome.
Yeah.
I mean, this is you at the moment. So I'm hoping that those who are streaming will be able to show the Skype screen so that we can see Benga out in the streets. What streets are this? What street was this?
Ijebu Igbo.
And Benga was out in the streets doing this.
Shouting there out there this morning, since we got here for about an hour, and no one is here. all of those guys that actually DM'd me and actually said that they were actually sure that they're yet, they can actually let me, No one is here. Just please record everywhere, Get to one.
So for those who can't watch us,
no one is showing up.
let me explain what's happening. Benga is where?
Yeah, Ijebu.
Ijebigbo. He's there. He has a megaphone. He's essentially daring people, come and prove that your juju works. And no one was there.
Okay, but we are above that.
And he's offering like money for this, and no one is showing up.
Yeah, 2.5 million.
And you're saying that first of all, where did you get 2.5 million naira?
I have none of the money is mine. I have a few people, a few people that are just as passionate as I am about that pledged the money, and they chose to remain anonymous. but if we have to declare the money, I told them if we have to declare the money, we will. That like physically, in cash, we will. If we have to, we will.
But so far, no way.
No one is challenging. No one is because under a controlled environment, no one can prove anything. Since this is in the history of mankind, no one has ever demonstrated that, empirically demonstrated that, just like you said, that anything supernatural actually exists.
Benga Adewoyin is on the show with me today. He's a content creator.
I'm not a content creator.
Okay. Are you a documentary maker?
No.
How would you refer to yourself?
I don't know. I don't want to box. I don't want to be defined.
Okay.
My name is just Benga. Benga Adewoyin is with you.
That's it. Okay. And let me say, Benga is from Ibadan.
Yeah.
Did you try this out in Ibadan?
No. We haven't, but we will on the 4th of next month. In 2 weeks we'll be at Iwo Road on the 4th of next month. And
on the 4th of March, you'll be at Iwo Road to try to prove that Juju works or doesn't work.
Yeah. I have a few people that actually knows me there, and I'm very sure none of them will also show up. We talked about this. None of them has any evidence, and they just go to my village, go. And that is the funniest thing about it, though. That's the funniest thing about it.
Okay.
It is when or where people can't read and write that these supernatural beliefs are so prevalent. People need hope. They want to believe in something. They need to believe. They need to believe. In something beyond them for their self-esteem.
Okay, all right. So explain the stipulations of the challenge, right? What does someone need to do to quote unquote win? How is it tested? What will be put in place to guarantee transparency of the entire process?
All right. It depends on what you want to do. People majorly recently what they do right now, what they say recently, just majorly what they just constantly say is just they want to scare me. They say we will eat you with a ring. They say we will eat you with a ring, go on super voodoo ring, and just almost everyone says. If I uploaded the video, I don't know if I'm allowed to pitch this on it.
Yes, yeah.
I uploaded a full clip of not full, but an extracted 30 minutes video of a time at Jebu Igbo, and the only person that appeared actually said, "I will hit you with a voodoo ring and you won't be able to move. You will die right on the spot." And I was like, "Bring your ring, bring your ring." And he left and never came back. He said that he will go back home and bring it, and he left and never came back. So it depends on what you want to do, but it will be controlled. If someone said he can call, he's still claiming the same thing now, that he can call some sort of gunpowder into oranges and stuff like that. So mine is I will produce it with the orange. It won't be your orange.
Okay. So if I come to you now and I say my ring can kill you.
Yeah.
You will tell. So instead of me to use the ring and touch you, you will say remove the ring. Let me see.
Oh yeah. Remove the ring. Let me see. And after that is done, you wash your hand, and I will be putting on a latest glove. A latest glove to actually make sure that this is not a biological agent, because there are a lot of paralytic substance you can add to whatever it is in your hand,
and inject someone with it. And claim that
it is supernatural. Yeah.
Okay. And then if I say that I can turn a bottle of water into a pair of oranges.
Yeah. It will be my bottle.
Okay. Yeah. So you will give me your own bottle.
Yeah. And you won't be touching it, because my goal is not to reveal magic tricks. I have a lot of magicians friends, and they are like, do you want to to review what we do. We are not. Some of them are not claiming, are not claiming that we have supernatural power. Just tricks.
It's magic tricks.
Yeah.
So there's a difference between magic tricks that magicians do.
No, it is just the claim.
Okay.
It is just the claim. Whatever someone can't understand becomes supernatural to them. Whatever is beyond their knowledge. If we are in a studio right now, but if you were to bring a primitive guy from Europe or wherever he came from about 500 years ago, he will come here and he will feel like he's in some kind of a different universe, and it's. Nothing here is supernatural, it's just technology. So anything that is beyond human comprehension seems like magic to them. And if I were to give a TV to someone in the 15th century, and the person will be bringing oranges and banana to my yard every single morning, saying my lord, exactly, and that's how it works, So it depends on the claim. If I do something right in front of you and I tell you this is not supernatural, it's just magic trick, you'll be wild all the same, but still you said it is not supernatural, I cannot also learn it. But if it was someone claiming this is juju, and you still believe the same thing, it's still juju until it can be demonstrated or it can be taught to you that this is not supernatural, and that's how it works.
Okay, so when you say controlled environment, what do you mean?
It will be a location of my choosing, because once you announce that you will be coming here, you will be. It is no longer my location, because that the most important thing for magicians is to they control the environment. You might think you are in control, you might think you are in charge of everything, but no, you are not. They are in control. The magic is already done before the start. That's the thing. It is already done, and just wow.
So you're essentially approaching this like a science experiment.
Because
if scientists want to recreate any theory, they do it in an environment of their choosing, and they replicate everything that you have claimed.
That's repeatable.
Okay, now you're seeing people online adding to the bounty or setting up their own bounties. Clearly, there is support as well as opposition to what you're doing. Who are some of the people that you have found in your corner? What are the types of people? What kind of groups of people are supporting you? What are they saying?
I don't think any group of people are supporting me. I don't think.
Okay, let me say category.
Yes, majorly it is now. It is those that recognize the problem that I'm trying to solve, and they are willing to actually put their money behind it.
So atheists are the ones.
Okay. Those are the guys. Majorly the guys. I've never seen a Christian actually donate to this because they need it. They need Juju to be real. It's not like they want it, but they hope it is real, because without Juju, without witchcraft, who do you blame for all the problem in your life? You just now you have to. The
whole of Lagos is calling. Let's talk to Lagos. 0700-993-993. We have a guest on the show today who says no, Juju does not work. What do you say? Women, call us on 01465-7190. 01465-7190. What do you think about Gbenga's open challenge? 2.5 million naira. That's a lot of money. How come no one has been able to take that money from Gbenga's grasp? And what questions do you have for Gbenga? I'm sure you have a lot, so please call and ask him those questions yourself. If you're a woman, call us on 01465-7190. If you're a man, 0700-993-993. Hello, thanks for calling.
Yeah, Sandra, my lovely sister.
Good to have you on the show. Good evening. What's your name,
Yesterday,
sir?
I was trying to call you to welcome you back.
Oh.
I was busy.
Oh, it's okay.
I hope you enjoyed your holiday.
I did. Thank you.
And we more than stand for you. You should try.
Thank you. Thank
you. Lovely sister.
I greet you too.
I want to take Okonko.
Okonko, welcome.
Ikeja.
Okay, good to have you on the show.
Sorry, I wanted to ask the young man in the studio question, please.
Yes,
Is he an African?
He's an African. He's a Yoruba boy. Abi, where are you from?
I'm from Ibadan.
From where?
He's from Ibadan.
Where did he play to reach? Now you say no believes you.
Yeah, no one has ever demonstrated it in Ibadan.
You see, it's an device, so probably because of those who have not had you, they will chop your money, Sarah. We have Africa. This thing exists. So, and there's a question Sandra tried to ask you. You need to differentiate magic
Yeah.
Just see magic and the Juju himself.
Yeah, it is.
Bro, Juju exists. We have free. Let's just know for ourselves. Even Juju exists in Western world. Take it from me. Juju exists in Western world.
But that's
Why does it have to be Western? Why does it have to be Western?
But that's the thing, Kenneth, that's the thing. People often say that Juju exists, but there's no evidence. No, hold on now. Shebi, if something happens somewhere, we will say no be true until we see the video say it happen.
Because they have not know where it happen now.
I've been to Debugbo. No one showed up.
Not that I'm doing it too, but I'm telling you, for example, now I'm an African. This thing exists. Take it from me. It exists.
All right, thank you very much.
Are you open to being convinced otherwise?
He's not on the phone anymore.
Okay.
But that's a good question, right? Are you open to being convinced that Juju does not exist?
It doesn't, yeah.
Okay. And again, this is not my personal belief. I'm just interviewing a very interesting young man. 99.3, hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening. What's your name, ma'am?
Akigbe from Pesta.
Akigbe, welcome.
Yeah, that young man there, does he believe the spirit?
No, I don't.
You don't believe there is a spirit?
What is a spirit, ma'am?
Okay, as I'm talking now, do you see me physically?
I can't see you physically, but I can hear you
That
through
is
there.
what? Spirit.
That is not.
You don't behold the spirit with your physical eye. And then when God breathed into the dust of a man after forming him, did he talk?
No, that wasn't what happened. No, that was the story. No, that's the story.
No, hello now.
That never happened. That is the story, and I can actually prove that to
God
you.
never breathed on let us create man from our image. Okay, you don't believe the Bible, the word of God.
I use glasses. Am I in the image of God? I use glasses.
Okay, hold on. Do you believe there is God?
I haven't seen an evidence for one. I'm open to be convinced otherwise.
Okay, you are atheist.
I'm not. Atheist by definition mean an active belief system, and I'm not an atheist.
You never believe there is God.
I haven't seen an evidence for one. I don't. It is.
So do you believe there is a supernatural being?
No, God? I do not. I haven't seen an evidence for one.
Okay, but you are talking there now.
Yeah, nah.
And you are hearing me now.
I can hear you.
So, by what means does that come to?
I think I can't really explain it in technical terms, but I'm very sure it is. We are talking through some kind of wave. Microwave. Yeah.
Fire.
Fire.
Yes.
Like a fire.
So we have the volcanic fire.
Volcanic fire now. Ash and cinder. Yeah.
We have the elementary fire we use to cook and eat.
Yeah. I know that. I know that kind of fire.
That? It's a spirit.
It is okay.
Okay. Thank you very much for calling, Mrs. Agigbe. We appreciate the phone call. 99.3. Hello.
Hello.
Good to have you on the show. What's your name?
My name is Ahmed.
You're calling the line for women. Please call the line for men. 99.3. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening, sir. What's your name?
No, this is Bayo.
Bayo, good to have you on the show. Go ahead.
Okay, my brother there. I want to ask you a question. Anyway, first of all, let me just affirm to you that, well, Juju is real, though. Okay. But I don't know your definition. I don't know your perspective about the Juju you are talking about. You recall, because you're talking about giving you an evidence. You recall in 1996, okay, that Liverpool road there, when this guy, Sergeant Roger, attacked late Abraham Adesanya. You understand? Live. This is not maybe a third eye report and all that. So,
were you there?
Attacking. Yeah.
Okay.
You understand? All right, everybody is listening now.
All right.
He attacked him and he shot him severally. If I drop the calls now, this one can be another topic. Let people call if I'm lying or whatever.
All right.
You understand?
Yeah.
And he did not die. You understand? Nothing happens to the extent that during his convention, during the Puta panel, he made statement. He attacked him. He shot him, and the bullet did not enter. Baba died naturally. If I leave now, let people call thereafter. If I'm telling truth or lie. What made the bullet?
All right. In Sally, I would repeat what I previously said, that an eyewitness account is not a real evidence. It is overrated. I've seen things that I can't at some moments that I can't actually at the moments that seems to be real and later turned out to not to be. So I can't dispute your personal experience. The personal experience are not real evidence, and I can't dispute that. I wasn't there. I wasn't even born in 1996. I was born in 1998. But this is what I would say: if there is anyone on the line who has the same kind of evidence, who have the same kind of ability to actually to dodge a bullet, I would like to shoot the person, and it will be with my gun. That is what I would say. If there is anyone with that kind of evidence, to that kind of supernatural ability, that is what I would do.
Okay, and so that's what you mean when you're talking about controlled
environment. Yeah.
So you claim that bullet do they enter your body?
Yeah.
I will shoot you with my
own gun. Yeah.
Not gun that you bring.
Yeah, let's find out. Yeah.
Okay, let's take a few more calls. If you just tuned into the show, hello to you. I'm Sandra Ezekwesili. I have a guest on the show that says Juju does not work, and he's challenging anybody who says yes, it works to prove it for a cash reward. If you are listening abroad, you can join the show via Skype. We've got Corey on the line. Hi, Corey. Where are you calling us from? Corey, hello. Where are you calling from?
Hello. Good evening.
Hi, Corey. Where are you calling from?
From Lagos.
Corey, you should be calling from the abroad if you're going to call via Skype. But thank you very much for trying to call into the show. Our Skype is only available to our callers who live abroad. 99.3. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening. What's your name, ma'am?
This is Joy calling from Agbara.
Good to have you on the show, Joy.
Welcome back, Sandra.
Thank you.
Please, I want to talk to my brother that is in the studio there. Juju work, Juju, he dey work.
Okay.
It might sound funny to you. Juju dey work. I've seen it face to face. Let me tell you, I went out with my uncle. I'm from Delta State,
Okay.
precisely.
Okay.
And my uncle is a politician. So we just greet one of those elders in the village. So the man just said we should sit down, and we sat. He now told one of the sons that he should go and what is he going to offer us? My uncle said anything. The man now said, okay, that he has a bush meat, antelope to precise, that they should bring it and serve my uncle. So they just cut it into some pieces and gave to me and my uncle with the driver. We ate. After my uncle now said, okay, oh, Baba, it's time for us to go. The man now said, okay, no problem. That my son, you know you're a politician, you travel, and I was wondering if I can give you gun medicine for protection. My uncle said, no. He's a Christian, no, he doesn't want that kind of thing. The man said, okay. We never knew that bush meat that he served us, there is a gun medicine inside. He now gave one of the sons sign. That one just went inside and brought out AK-47. From nowhere, just shot at my uncle. This did not enter. So right from that day, I believe that Juju exists.
And you saw this korokoro, with your...
shot at me, sir. Since I've eaten that from that grass cutter, that the thing will not enter.
Okay.
So Juju exists.
All right. Here's the thing about that. You could have been shot. You could have been shot with a blank bullet. You know, it could have been just a casing. You know, it could have been a blank. You don't know that, and that's what people do when they say, "I can actually shoot you with a Penn and Teller does this a lot in their studio. They are magicians and they do this a lot, and they shoot blank bullets and then it doesn't penetrate, and this like they do it like, you know, they cut the bullet with their mouth, but the bullet is already there.
Hold that thought. We're going to take a break. Lagos, when we come back from this break, you'll keep talking to Gbenga Adewoyin, who is talking to us about whether or not Juju works. 2.5 million naira riding on this. I'm Sandra Ezekwesili. Sandra Ezekwesili on social media. Ezekwesili everywhere. This is Nigeria Info. You're listening to Hard Facts.
Charles!
Yes, mommy?
Go and bring 2 sachets of hypo bleach for me.
Why 2?
Because I'm using one to soak the whites and using one to kill all the germs.
But I can't see any germs here?
They are so tiny you can't see them, but they are there. And that is why I trust only Hypobleach to kill them all.
Make your white fabrics whiter and your household free of illness causing germs and viruses with the disinfecting power of Hypobleach.
Good life, magic. Good life, magic. Good life, magic. Oh, I can't believe this is yummy food food.
Glucose gives me energy, which keeps me going always.
Mama magic. Good life magic. Yummy, yummy magic. My friends, vitamins is good for my body. Glucose keeps me active and my mommy worry free. Mama magic. Mama magic.
My child does so much in a day. I don't want him to miss any of the fun and learning. That's why I give him Good Life Magic, the nourishing fruit drink enriched with the goodness of vitamin C and glucose that keeps him active and complements my school meals.
Mama magic. Mama magic.
Good Life Magic. Taste the magic of good life.
Do you want to make some money? Visit yangasport.com for an amazing betting experience with high odds and fast payouts. Call Yanga Sports on 0908 700 8888. Yanga Sports. Bet with style.
Babe, I can't believe I won't see you again till next week. I've really missed you.
Nah, I miss you more.
That's impossible because I miss you more.
Me, I miss you like Ilode.
Oh my. Wow, babe. We've been talking for like forever. Oh yeah. Time to hang up.
No, you hang up.
Okay. Let's hang up on 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. You didn't hang up.
Neither did you, Joe.
That's because I don't want to stop hearing your voice.
Aw, babe.
Your pillow talk doesn't have to end when you talk all day long for just 11 co per second to all networks. Dial star 311 hash to get talking right away.
Glow Unlimited.
Love is power. Love is strength. To take the step, to make the change. Take advantage of the UNICAF life-changing education opportunity. This Valentine's, for 14 days only, any 2 people who register together will get 80% scholarship. Yes, you heard it correct. 80% UNICAF scholarship for a UK master's degree of your choice. Study online for a prestigious UK master's degree with Liverpool John Moores University, the University of East London, and the University of Suffolk. Get the degree that will help you achieve the career and the lifestyle you deserve. Call or WhatsApp us on 07000 111 000. The number to call or WhatsApp is 07000 111 000 to register today.
I am waiting here again. Will you come today?
I'm so excited. It's the Valentine's season. And on the 19th of February, I'm teaming up with the good people at Fidelity Bank to bring you guys the Euphoria. It's going to be amazing live music. It's going to be fun. It's going to be magical. So if you've got someone special, bring them for the show and let's make magic together. And so for more information on how to get to the show, go to @Fidelity Bank PLC.
How I made $1 million from my organic beauty brand. Do you own an organic beauty brand? Oyeta Kokoroko of Okoko Cosmetics in Canada will be live at Bona Expo 22 holding a masterclass. Have you registered to attend or be a vendor? Hurry! 10% off booth rates for early birds. Offer lasts till February 28th. Call +234 702 515 0023 or +234 702 515 0024.
I love my Indomie.
Hey Timmy, what are you doing with all those Indomie wrappers?
Hey Sophie, I'm collecting all these Indomie packs to be a winner in the I Love My Indomie promo.
I love my Indomie promo? How can I win? How can I win?
Well, it's super easy. All you have to do is buy a pack of Indomie, find a unique letter inside each of the packs, collect all letters to spell I Love My Indomie.
Aha!
And send the picture of your collection to the WhatsApp number 080 77 9000.
Just like that?
Yes, just like that. Easy as 1, 2, 3. I love my Indomie.
Offer valid while stock lasts. Indomie noodles. Tasty nutrition, good for you. Promo we hand on March 31st.
Hello, Lagos. How do you like the sound of this? A 2-day event where you get to join conversations, network, and gain invaluable knowledge from reputable speakers. Awesome, right? Well, we have good news. The Lagos State Employment Summit is back for a second edition, and you get to experience this and more. Themed Sustainable Job Creation Strategies, Collective Actions, and Prosperity for All. The summit will hold on the 3rd and 4th of March 2022, virtually and at Eco Hotels and Suites, Victoria Island, Lagos. Our distinguished speakers include His Excellency Babajide Sanwo-Olu, the Governor of Lagos State, Mrs. Bola Adesola, Honorable Sam Egube, Mr. Nnamdi Ezigbo, Mrs. Teju Abisoye, and other industry leaders and experts. Attendance is free. Visit www.lagosemploymentsummit.com to register now. See you there. The summit is powered by Lagos State Employment Trust Fund and the Ministry of Economic Planning and Budget.
Nigeria Info Treasure Hunt is back. Every day, every show, one hunter, one winner, 20,000 Naira daily. Who will emerge the bravest hunter? Let the hunt begin. Terms and conditions apply.
99.3 Nigeria Info.
Your number one station for talk. Let's talk.
It's 5:33. I'm Sandra Ezekwesili. Does Juju work? Simple question. My guest today says no, and is challenging anyone who says yes to prove it for a cash reward. 2.5 million naira. That's not money to sneeze at. But before we come back to asking our guest questions, let me remind you what our big hard fact for today is. There are 0 recorded incidences of empirically proven magic. What that means is that even though billions of people, including those who have called into the show, every single one who has called into the show today, even though all these people believe in the supernatural, even though tens or hundreds of millions of people believe in the human power of people to manipulate the world supernaturally, nobody has gone on record to demonstrate it under controlled conditions. And that's what my guest today is challenging people to do. His name is Gbenga Dewoyin. Gbenga, the calls you've been getting so far since we started at 5 p.m. have been very interesting. But are you surprised by what people are saying?
I'm not. No, people believe what they believe, and in most cases, most of our beliefs, human beliefs can't be justified and we can't. You don't have a rational, a logical ground for justificating everything we believe. But these people have gone a lot further. They just believe the things that even we know are wrong, especially the supernatural. There is nothing like the supernatural. We don't live in that kind of world, There is nothing like beyond nature. Nature is nature. No one can control nature.
Afam says 2.5 million is waiting for you. Please help us and collect it. The guy is not saying that your juju doesn't exist. He's saying, give me proof that your juju exists. Why are people arguing with him? Taiwo Ganiyu says, please bring Benga back after the Ibadan event. I love this conversation. He's asking for live proof. A caller is making reference to a 1996 event where the man could have been wearing a bulletproof vest. Taiwo Ganiyu with that message there on Twitter. Moralu's Hype Man on Twitter says, this is a very important conversation. Most people will not understand. Joy Forever says, Adeoyin is just being economical with the truth. Juju exists, so it is only a small child that will medicine spinach. I don't know what that means. I grew up in the villages, so I've seen it all. The young man was born 1998, so I reserve my comment. Even Bible established it. Okay.
No.
Hold on. Let's not denigrate people's beliefs. We've got Odede Sunday who says, "I challenge your guests to visit Ota here in Ogun State during their Egungun festival and challenge them there. Challenge them there that there's nothing like juju or voodoo."
My family is actually part of the Ugu family. I have a lot of relatives that does that wears the the costumes and none of them can provide any evidence that juju actually exists. None of them, not even my dad or mom. So
Oluwa Toby on Twitter says, "This is the kind of education we need to free us from a lot of self-made bondages. I wish to have your kind of bravery. Juju no de jare. Imagine the callers that are not logical to see another person's view." Oluwa Toby with that message there on Twitter. Coco Udofia says, "I beg, tell this guy to go to Akwa Ibom, get to a radio station and repeat this statement. Then let them come to you."
All right. We will. Well, I don't have a date yet, but I'll be going to Anambra very soon. After Ibadan, then Ibadan will be happening on the 4th of March.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think we're going to have you back on the station after your trip to Ibadan. Let's see how that goes.
Yeah, that goes.
I'm very interested in this experiment because I like evidence. I like data. My show is called Hard Facts, for crying out loud. Dad Pillow says, "Wait, this guy is claiming there's no voodoo powers. I hope he has informed them at home before embarking on this challenge."
That is the threat. My mom knows I'm here. So and she's against what I'm doing, boy. She knows she can't stop me. So
someone is saying, "Sandra, you're African. Don't bring ignorant people for interview."
Doesn't mean because you're African doesn't mean you should think in some kind of way.
I'm sorry, being African does not mean that if you see someone who's making interesting claims, you don't interview them.
You don't call it that, yeah.
We shouldn't be closed-minded. Let's. I mean, I like a question that Benga asked before the break. He was like, Are you open to being convinced otherwise that there's no juju? Yes, he knows that you believe in juju, but are you open to being...
I'm open to being convinced that juju actually exists. Are you open to being convinced otherwise? That
like, he's so open to being convinced
that is why I'm doing this.
That he's willing to part with 2.5 million.
Yeah.
Which brings me to my next question for you. We've got millions of naira on the line. I would expect that you've been bombarded with volunteers. Saying that they can prove juju to you.
Yeah. Down to it. They do that. They do that a lot in my DM. I have more than 20-something people in my DM.
Then how come we haven't seen an experiment yet?
Yeah. That's the funniest thing. They just don't show up when it is time to actually put the action where their mouth is. They just threaten me. They call me. Some even calls me a lot. And they just one even sent me an email telling me today that he has someone that I have to come to him. I can't go everywhere. That's the funniest thing. I cannot go everywhere. I can't come to your house. You have to come to me. It's super 5 million for crying out loud. You could just find 20k or some 10k. Just get a bike or a car to my wherever I'm. Like in Ibadan.
Even enter flights. Because that 2.5 million
to cover
the rest of your trip.
And I just bring the evidence. But they are just open to talking. They just want to talk. No action. And so that's all actually happened.
Why do you think so few people are ready to have you record them actually doing the juju?
It's not so few people.
No one.
Absolutely no one.
Because no one is willing to let you record them do the juju.
Once you ask a question, you are finding an answer, and they know that it will be a controlled environment. None of them, not even this guy Kenenewi from Anambra, he actually says to send to me on he quoted my Twitter, and he was like, he's going to show me, and I will send him a message tonight, telling him to actually show me one of his tricks, but I'm very sure we actually bail. When that was this time, he said he could talk to the dead. This guy said he can actually talk to the dead. I told him that if he could actually call back my grandma, I would like to actually speak to her once again. And he didn't reply my Twitter DM. And at that moment, he didn't know I was actually investigating supernatural claims. But when he made the claim publicly, he couldn't support it privately. because someone out there was there to actually question him. So no one, not a single person will pick it up. I can guarantee that. Not a single person.
We
I'm not expecting
have
anyone.
we have Real001 who says, what if the Ministry of Magic has a decree preventing anyone showing juju to muggles?
So how do people learn it?
2.5 million naira is nothing compared to Azkaban jail time.
No.
I love that. I'm a huge fan of the Harry Potter series.
Yeah,
All right, let's come back to the phone lines. 99.3. Hello. Thanks for calling. You're calling the line for women. Go and call the line for men to see what you want to say. 99.3. Hello. All right. 99.3. Hello.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening, ma. What's your name?
My name is Glory. I'm calling you from Kogi.
Your name is?
Glory.
Glory. Good to have you on the show. Go ahead.
Thank you. Okay. I've heard so much about you and Benga.
Yeah.
Benga, well done.
Yeah, thank you.
You know, there was a woman that called in and asked you several questions. Whether you believe in God. Okay, the existence of God. You said you've not seen. But have you thought of the air?
Oxygen.
The sun that shines on you.
Yeah, it shines on every.
What do you think is behind all of this?
I can tell you, and the sun is actually an hydrogen bomb, So I can tell you that is nothing supernatural about it. Of course, it is fascinating. It is fascinating, but there is nothing supernatural about the sun. There is nothing supernatural about it.
There is. If you really don't believe that,
you can actually create the same effect of the sun in a lab. Ultraviolet light. You can do that in a lab. No,
you can't prove this. You can't prove it.
No, you actually can. You can recreate the sun.
You can recreate the sun in the lab.
But
ultraviolet light. They
sell it as the natural sun.
It will grow every single thing. In fact, that can be without skin cancer. The one they do in labs, they create in labs is actually without skin cancer, like the one that we are, because this one is actually extreme. So you can recreate oxygen in the lab. You can recreate the sun in ultraviolet light in the lab. There's nothing supernatural about it. You can actually plug it into your junction box and actually charge it and create ultraviolet lights.
Someone said that he laughed when you said that you're from the Egungun family. That I should tell you that Egungun pass Egungun. That you should visit the Otta town to confirm during the Egungun festival.
As long as it won't get violent, of course, we can actually do that. I'm very sure those people. I will not because of my of the things I've spotted with my culture, denigrate it, Chinese actually they do this lion festival, every single year, and of course Chinese believe that this dragons have some spirit of reincarnation, but none of them actually takes literally. I study Chinese history at Harvard, and I know this for certain that none of them actually takes it literally. And the same thing with Egungun in Nigeria. Of course, a lot of people have some supernatural beliefs about it, but as long as people don't take this literally, I'm okay with that. It is fun,
So your problem with it is the literal nature.
And now, really believing that these things are true. Truly believing that these things that you can't actually prove are true. That is the problem that we have,
Now, here's a question someone's asking on WhatsApp. This question is from Jimmy. Jimmy is saying, all these people that are asking you to come to their different locations. If Juju were real, why are they not jujuing you from their locations? Why do you have to come and meet them there? Have you ever had that happen to you? Has anyone tried to juju you from the location?
Actually, no, not anyone. That was this guy that actually said I should provide my mom's name and my name, and I have no problem with that. My mom's name is Rebecca Adewoyin. My name is Daniel Adewoyin Benga. So whatever you can do, just direct it to me. Give me the time. Give me the description. What exactly will happen to me, and I want you to actually say it before it actually happens.
All right, let's
because I could die on my way home right now. That doesn't prove anything.
Okay, so say it before it happens. So
you have to say it before it happens. How it will happen, where it will happen.
Okay, Azu Frank is on the line. Azu Frank, where are you calling us from?
Sandra, good day. I'm calling from Jakarta, Indonesia.
Welcome. Go ahead.
My greetings to your guest. Benga, you are making sense, I beg. You do well.
Thank you.
See, this is Nabobo. Look, I want to twist it the other way around. Okay. Sandra, are you there?
I'm here.
Yeah, this one concerns you. I want to equate it to all these miracle pastors too.
Why does this one
It is
concern
not
me?
real, Sandra. I know you're a Christian.
I share your.
Why you dragging me inside this one? Why? Excuse me. Why are you dragging me inside this matter now? Why asking me
all
now?
conversation with the guest, Sandra. It is the same thing he's trying to let you to understand. It's a mind game.
Yeah.
Tomorrow now, what pastor will have one crusade? Millions of people will gather there, expecting one miracle that they have never seen.
No one has ever eaten
Their father have never seen.
Not any single person.
I'm just trying to replicate it.
Yeah, nah.
Do you understand where he's coming from?
Yeah, nah. And unless we get rid of this belief, we are not going anywhere in this country, Sally.
All right, Azu, thank you very much for calling. Let me come back to the phone lines. They'll say Azu is in Obodoyibo. That's why he's in Indonesia now.
Okay.
We have another call. Obioma is in America. Let's see if he has a different view. Obioma, how are you?
I'm fine, Sandra.
Good to have you on the show.
I salute the courage of this young man, and honestly, I'm open to support him.
Okay.
You see, especially in this gun thing, if we have people that God doesn't protect, oh boy, conscious now. There's no need for people to have a
we have someone. We shall have a message.
All this helmet and stuff.
Hold on,
people won't be dying.
We have a message. We have a message.
Really
someone says that please can they come to the
you know
studio?
How much you will be making in all these things? Just like people say, my mom died 5 years ago. When I visited, my uncle said, "Oh, let's go and see rain people. They will use rain and scatter whatever barrier." I said, "I'm not giving 1 naira." Then after that, they came back and said, "We just pity you because you are our son." This is. I said to them, I challenge them. If anybody can prove to me right now that you can make rain, I'm ready to give you 500,000 naira. But I have to witness it. I have to see what you do.
No, me, I've witnessed rain. No, I have
and
to
that
say.
was in a dry season. Nobody was able to do it.
How do you know it is?
So I really know what this guy is doing. I mean, he can't come in a better time than this time. We have ritual killing everywhere, believing that you make money anyhow from ritual and stuff like that. So I really thank him.
Obioma, thank you very much. Obioma is in America, so I'm sure my listeners are saying, "What do you know, Obioma?" But really, though, this the rain making one. Now I can't, of course, back this up. There's no evidence. We didn't record the guy when he was doing his thing, but we do know that he had some water and some smoke and did some things, and the next thing, the rain that was falling stopped falling. And when we did not go and give him food and beer, during the burial festivities, rain started dropping. As soon as we gave him food and beer, the rain stopped. He did not do this. There's no recorded evidence that he is actually responsible for this. But I think it's too neat a coincidence.
Correlation isn't causation. Doesn't mean that it doesn't mean
correlation is not. Okay, let's go to the phone lines. 99.3.
Hello.
Thanks for calling us.
Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Larry.
Good to have you on the show. Go ahead.
Okay. Sandra, welcome back.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Your guest in the studio, I hope he's not using us for his Harvard experiment.
But if it's an experiment, you will take money and go home now.
You said he's Yoruba boy, right?
Yes, I'm Yoruba.
From Ibadan.
From Ibadan. Madeja.
Yeah, na mo Yoruba mo deja nkan tí mo mọ̀ jàre daddy.
No,
kò sí. Okay.
You see, some of these things cannot be proved physically or on the television.
Then why believe it? When you don't have any evidence?
I've been there. If you are born in 1998, I'm far older than you. Far.
It doesn't mean anything, Old people can be wrong. Old people can be wrong. Old people can be wrong.
Wait. You see, this matter, you see, is deeper because there are some wicked people that they want to maybe pay, do you harm for not, because that is what they eat from.
That would be physical harm, That would be physical harm, and I'm not. Of course, that would be very unfortunate.
That is what they eat from.
Yeah, now.
And let me tell you. By the grace of God, I know what I know. And I went to. I'm a pastor. I went to a village, and when we got to the village and we started, crusade and whatever, the head of that babalawo and whatever called me and said, "Pastor, kilasema je nígbà tí gbogbo wọn bá ń tẹ̀lé yín." You understand me now? What do you want us to be eating when everybody is following you?
All right, thank you very much for calling. Let's leave it at that.
A message to the pastor, you don't see you don't see a contradiction with your beliefs and the supernatural Juju belief. Your Bible tells you that all power belongs to God. Where do Juju people get their own power from?
All right,
who is their server?
Okay, let's leave it at that. We've got more messages here. Oh my god, my whole phone lines are insane. My WhatsApp is I didn't know this many people used to listen at this time. And when we're talking about political policy issues, all of you just keep quiet. So now you hear Juju just out in arms.
It is an interesting
We've
topic.
got Sam from Aja who says, Sandra, you'll recall that during Jimmy Duce's interview with the head of Babalawo, who said that money ritual is real, this is part of supernatural power that we're talking about. I don't recall that interview. I'll have to go and listen for myself. Sandra, I know of a lady who just had a common handshake with a woman in her village, and after 2 months, her hands began to decay. I beg Juju Deo.
Doesn't mean it is Juju. That doesn't mean it is Juju. You could have some kind of infection in your hand. You can have anything. Unless we test it, we can't actually say.
So all you're looking for is evidence.
Yeah, evidence. Yeah.
How difficult is it to prove if all you're looking for is evidence and you're giving people 2.5 billion naira to do it?
The burden of proof is not on me. It's on them. They have to provide evidence that the Jew is real. They are the one that has to provide evidence that the Jew is real. So it is up to them. I don't know. I don't know. It's simply working on water and in a controlled environment is enough for us to actually believe that your Jew is real. Magicians work on water, but they don't let you step on the water because they are working on something else. So unless if you can provide this kind of evidence, you can put water in a bowl or something, or a large
Someone's saying that they want to come to the studio and shoot you.
Please
don't come to my studio.
I'm not the one who believes in the supernatural. You can't shoot me. I'm not the one who believes in the supernatural. If you shoot me, I will die. But if I can shoot you, we can actually find that out. If we can shoot you and you leave, no problem.
Unfortunately, that's all the time we have. Thank you so much for sharing your time with us on the show. I had a great time talking to you. I wish you well on your trip to Ibadan, and please come back on the show and talk to us about what you found.
Absolutely, yeah.
Hopefully somebody comes to meet you there in Ibadan and somebody walks away with that money.
No one will.
No one will, he says. I'm Sandra Ezekwesili on social media. You can follow Gwenga on social media
Twitter,
to keep an eye on what he's doing in all the places he's going. So Ibadan, Anambra, Akwa Ibom, he'll be going there trying to find proof that Juju works. Follow me online, Ezekwesili, Twitter, Ezekwesili on Instagram. If we have some time after the news at 6 o'clock, I'll come back on air so that you and I can talk a bit more about the conversation that we've just had with Benga. Up next is the news at 6. Those were your hard facts. Lagos, good night.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info.